Welcome back everyone to Missions 102, where last time I managed to reach rank 5 with the Jaruka clan, and I was wondering why I didn't get a new allegiance quest. And of course, the allegiance quests are being handled by Prince Ingor here, and I didn't check him at the end of the last episode, but it looks like he does have another chapter for me. I assume that got unlocked when I completed rank number 5. I have to keep a closer look at him next time, most likely. Alright, Prince Ingor?
Bah, look at this hall.
I know that we just moved in, but it is still a mess. How are we supposed to welcome travelers from near and far when Vernazol is still filled with dust and debris? Visitors from nearby will take one look and return to where they came from, and visitors from far away will curse us for our lack of hospitality. Pine Seed, you must assist the Jaruka and remove the broken crates and piles of debris from Vernazal. Okay, so last time in chapter 1, I stayed up and killed all sorts of vermin, and now I am removing piles of debris and removing broken crates. Very well. Oh, this is actually in the hall itself and not an instance as we had last time. So is this just going to be picking up messes? Well, that's pretty straightforward. Though I have a feeling that there is going to be more to it once I get done with this step. With this quest, I decided it was best to change my title from Slade Runner, which is not particularly appropriate for this location. Well, I suppose it was appropriate for getting here eventually. I decided to change it to Drudger to go with the quest I just did.
Good work.
The hall is more welcoming already, and visitors will not be immediately consumed by the disgust. That is an improvement. Now then, what else does Vernazal need? It is a bit dim here, now that we would not be illuminating broken crates and dusty corners. We should brighten it up. Collect some coals from Vernazal and add it to the braziers for me. Collect some coals and add it to the braziers. Alright. It appears that this part of the hall still could use a little bit of cleaning, but it appears that this is also where they are in keeping the potentially dirtier supplies, such as the coal. That's 3 boxes of coal. Where's the last one? Maybe we've run out? Ah, of course. There's extra coal near the forges. Now, let's add some of this coal to the braziers that are not doing their job of lighting everything up. And what we need is to get the mirrors in operation, right? That way we won't have so much coal burning constantly in this area. A little bit less smoke. More mirrors and less smoke. That's it. More mirrors, less smoke. That's what this place needs. Do we have... Oh, we do have the light crystals in it. Yeah, or more crystals. Of course. We got these light emitting crystals up there. Oh, we need 12 of these things? Egad. I found 7 of them downstairs. Looks like we have a few of them that are also upstairs. 8. Hopefully we're not going to be burning these too close to the books. But right now we already have some that are close enough to be troublesome. I really think that beyond this point, only crystal. Yeah, look at this. Braziers there. Fortunately, those aren't lit up because I just can't just imagine having all that paper and all that fire so close in proximity to one another. There we go. One mess cleaned up and one set of braziers brightened.
Now, what else is missing?
Uh-oh. There is nothing in this hall that welcomes travelers and notifies them that this hall belongs to the mighty Joruka clan. A banner or two should suffice. Take these Joruka clan banners and hang them in Vernazal. A banner or two? Did you say? This is a dozen! A dozen banners. Alright, fine. Here's a suitable spot. Well, that looks a bit picky. Alright, perhaps that's more of a warhammer than a pick. Now, where else is suitable for a banner? Sometimes I think the quest is laughing at me. Really? How is this a suitable spot for a banner? The thing's almost hidden! Place is cleared out, it is now lit, and now there are Joruka banners.
If Gundabad is to be our home, then the Joruka must be welcoming.
Ah, yes, the hall proudly proclaims that it belongs to the Joruka clan. What is that? You believe that raising Joruka banners may not be the most welcoming of sights for newly arrived travelers? The Joruka symbol is a symbol of honor! Oh, I suppose if Gundabad is to be our home, then the Joruka must acknowledge that it is to be the home of others as well. I do have one Longbeard banner here. Take it and hang it somewhere prominent. It will do for now. Alright. Alright, there you go. We will place that here. One Longbeard banner.
I believe that we have accomplished enough in making the Hall of Vernuzal feel more welcoming.
Yes, I am very welcoming, with or without a banner, but if you think the banner is important, I will see that it stays. Now that we have made the Hall of Vermizal more inviting, perhaps you should put some of your other skills to use and assist Alzma and Horin with a mission. Right. I guess that means it's time for another mission. After all, that's what this series is all about. Raging Frost.
Put your back to the past and to the wind.
There's a great frozen hall that was explored recently called Kalamdav. It's frigid and uninviting and home to many a monster, specifically the Frostgrim. I believe when a Frostgrim persists near ice long enough, it can chill the ice to super cold states. I want you to test this theory and lead Frostgrims to a frozen area. Let them hang around and then harvest any ice that they super freeze. You're kidding me. You're not kidding. Alright, what's the twist here? I gotta keep them alive long enough for them to freeze the area? Raging. Well, I guess that's in the title. Monsters in this mission will enrage at low morale, gaining attack strength and attack speed. Alright. Now, is it the raging that's going to cause the super freezing? Or is it me keeping there for a time, not letting them get killed too quickly that's going to lead to the freezing? I guess we'll have to find out. It's definitely time for the warm clothes. Now, let's see. We have a Frostgrim right here. I need to collect ice. Now I have to be able to find a suitable location first. Have it right over here. Hey, over here! Over here! Thank you! Okay, good. There you go. So it's certainly not the raging that does it because I didn't hit it until after that thing came up. Now, can I bring him to the same location? Hey, this way! Or can each location only be done once? Oh. Hey, oh, well, okay, I guess that answers that question. It's chilly in here. I wonder if I brought any... Ah, it could create ice more than once, but you can only harvest it once at a single location. Well, at least I'm testing all sorts of hypotheses here. Well then, let's get over here. Well, hello. Hey, over here. Down this way. My auto attack is doing a number to it. Oh, there we go. Now I can harvest it. Ah. Oops. I mean, that's 2 icebergs. Looks like there's going to be more frost grims and ice locations in here. So let's... Oh, gnawing cold. I had a feeling that was going to pop up soon enough. Let's see. I guess getting rid of that debuff is probably going to be counterproductive. Because if I do it, it'll just probably come up again. Though I'll definitely seek a warm fire. That's the question is, do I have any campfire kits on this character? And alright, I see where the next one is. I am going to let this one, because this one's nice and close. The other one was a real pain. Down over here. There you go. It's just a ticket. There you. Thank you. I think I got the pattern now. What is number 3? So I think I figured out how this works. Well, that's good. Let's see. There is one right over here. Just says make sure that they stay long enough in order to super chill the thing. And then we will be able to collect the ice. Now I presume they want this ice for something. Maybe they want to help preserve food, make some ice cream or something like that. I don't know how much dwarves are into ice cream. Will you just get over here, just freeze this thing for me? Yes. Thank you. Ah. Whew. Now I just need 3 more of them and I'll be done. Unfortunately, I don't have any campfire kits on me, and I also cannot find any campfires here in Vernazal. And for some reason, standing next to a brazier or next to a forge doesn't do anything. Don't ask me why not. But I did take care of the grims, and here's the ice.
Put your back to the past and to the wind.
Looks like our theory was correct after all. Well, I'm sure we can find some use for all the super frozen ice. Thank you for your help. Yes, I'm sure you'll have make a nice refrigerator out of it. Ah, now, can I do something about this cold before I start the next mission? I can't find a single campfire in this part of Gundabad that will allow me to warm up. Perhaps there are some in the main parts of Gundabad, but I don't have access to them yet because I'm only level 57. So what I'm going to do
Hail!
is I'm going to get some kindling materials. I also purchased some recipes, and I had my hunter, who's a woodworker, sent over some ash and some rowan. So you can see where this is going. Now, am I going to need a workbench for this? Apparently not. So I'm just going to make a few of these campfires. I've even critted on a few of them. Ah, you get double when you crit. Good. And as a signal of protest for not having a campfire in a reasonable area, I'm going to plop it right over here. There you go. Now, yeah, here it is. Nice and warm. I think if you get this warm for 10 seconds, good. Now that that's settled, let's go and keep a few of these campfires in my inventory, just in case I run into this again. It's time to take on the next mission. Maybe they should have the quartermaster sell campfire kits or something like that. Gundabad campfire kits. What do you have here? Servants of Throkhar.
There is much to be done, and little time for talk.
My scouts have recently explored some of the deeper recesses of Gundabad. There they have encountered a series of tunnels connecting Gundabad to the realm of the Nameless things. While the Nameless under Gundabad are not near the numbers plaguing Moria, they too must be dealt with. Who can say what unspeakable things are down there? You are to travel to the Nameless Shrine and destroy what lurks deep under the mountain. For Gundabad! I just hope it's not a Balrog or anything like that. Okay, what's the twist here? That's a Balrog. Sacrificial. Yeah, when low on health, we'll sacrifice themselves. Your mission is to defeat the serpents of Frokhar and destroy the Nameless Shrines. Now, are the shrines nameless, or are they shrines to the Nameless? Well, I have a feeling it's the latter, though perhaps there aren't any names to the shrines either. Dark Maul Master. So I need to defeat Servants of Throkhar. Because apparently Throkhar does have a name. The Darklings I don't... Now, the Darklings... I mean... Okay, that is a Servant of Throkhar. So apparently any nameless down here is considered a Servant of Throkhar, regardless of what it's called. I guess that's straightforward enough. It's just I have a feeling we are going to be reaching our quota on Nameless well before we reach our quota on these things here. And that Dark Maul actually, these guys, I presume those are corruptions. I don't know, he died when I tried the removal of the corruption. Oh well. It was all corruption. This place reminds me of the area where you do New Devilry in the epic storyline. Well, they can't take much light, right? I'm sure they can't. They're nameless and lightless. Oh, two right together. Alright, that's nice. Still way behind in the race for completion in there. How am I going to get up there? Well, I guess I could always say jump down there, but unless there's a way back up, that might not be a good idea. Well, I guess we'll find out in a moment whether it's a good idea. Because there are two of these things down here. I suspect there won't be too many spares on that. I'll see if I can get up here because what I just did is dependent on me being able to get up here. 8. Howling Overseer, yes. Reminds me of the Foundations of Stone also, I guess. There you go. Alright. Oh, that must have been a summoned one of those things. Alright. Oopsie daisy. Too much company. Not the right type of company either. The type of company you want to get rid of. Now. Here we go. Wait, there are spares. Many to spare. Ah, defeat Uknod, she who feeds. And where does she? Is that she who feeds? Yeah. Now, is that where I need to? I need to somehow get down there. Ah, all right. This is actually decently positioned. Well, let's see what she feeds upon. Hope it's not hobbit flesh. So I'm sure she won't argue with having some if I presented a poor fight. Ah, now I hope our beautiful sword sheath, Supreme. Oh, well, let's grab the reward. Thankfully, the dwarf came right to us this time. Well done! Let us not dwell here any longer. I couldn't agree more. I suppose since they're nameless, I have no idea what they just killed.
There is much to be done and little time for talk.
I'm glad. The Frost Horse is numerous, and our victory is not assured if we must also contest with great enemies below as well. You're right about that. We had a busy episode with an Allegiance quest plus the second pair of missions, so I'll return next time for our third and final pair of missions for day number 4 in Missions 102.